India and the United Kingdom have signed a landmark free trade agreement, described as the most comprehensive trade pact since Brexit. Prime Ministers Narendra Modi and Keir Starmer formalized the deal at Chequers, signaling a new era in bilateral ties. Starmer hailed the deal as transformational, predicting a £4.8 billion annual boost to the UK's economy and £2.2 billion to British wages. The agreement slashes tariffs, benefits 99% of Indian exports, and makes it easier for UK firms to export whiskey, cars, and more. The deal is expected to raise UK exports to India by 60% and expand bilateral trade by nearly 39% in the long term. Starmer has emphasized job creation, deeper alliances, and Britain's openness to global business, while Modi has called it a step towards shared prosperity and stronger ties. Let's listen into what British Prime Minister Keir Starmer had to say.
Look, and we both know this is the biggest and most economically significant trade deal that the UK has made since leaving the EU. And I think I can say that it's one of the most comprehensive deals that India has ever done. So thank you, Prime Minister, for your leadership and for your pragmatism. And I'd like to thank everybody who's worked so hard to get this deal over the line.
Later in his tour, Modi is also set to meet King Charles before heading to Maldives for Independence Day celebrations. Now we go back to our guest discussion with Peter Baum. He's a foreign editor at Weekly Blitz. Thank you, Peter, for staying with us. Now, how significant is this trade deal for both UK and India?
Yes, for the UK, they really needed this deal and they need it to come off. Not everything has been finalised yet, but from the press releases we've had and from the comments we've had by Prime Minister Starmer, it looks as if it is going to happen, but it's not fully been ratified yet. Now, the UK really need this to happen, and I'll tell you why. The current economy in the United Kingdom is in dire straits. Inflation is high, unemployment is high, we have a huge immigration problem, our debt is high, and month by month, the amount of money we're needing just to repay debt alone is on an upward trajectory. So this economic trade deal between ourselves and India is an absolute necessity. We need it to happen. And it's no wonder that all the pomp and ceremony that Mr. Modi is going to experience is going to be brought out for him. Hopefully he'll address Parliament, he's going to meet the King and Queen, and it will be a significant win for the Starmer government if the deal gets finally ratified. However, make no mistake, there are some politicians and some political movements within the United Kingdom that are very opposed to this deal, and I hope this doesn't happen, but already there's talk of protests to confront Mr. Modi when he arrives in the United Kingdom. And those protests are coming from three factions, mainly the Pakistani British Muslim faction, the Indian opposition factions within the UK, and those what should we say, far left supporters of the extremist Palestinian movement who see Mr. Modi as being an ally, which he is, and a pragmatic ally to the Israeli government.
Thank you very much, Peter Baum, for joining us and sharing your insight all the way from UK. Now we move on to